Hello everybody, welcome back to another Fantasy Wax Melts new releases video. I am so excited for today's release. I feel like we've done this theme, this rendition a few times, and it's always my favorite. And this time we have fully expanded on it. We have 14 new scents coming today. Today is Friday, August 30th at 3 p.m. Central Time in our Etsy shop, which is always linked down below, as well as our TikTok, our Facebook group, which you should absolutely join, and our Instagram. So I will link all of that information down below for you guys. So the theme for this week's collection is what's your favorite scary movie, which is our kind of like villains themed collection. And this was our first collection ever, and it was just 4 cents, and then the next time I brought it back a couple years later, I brought it to like 6 cents I think, and now we're at 14. So I'm really excited to share them with you guys. There are only a few shapes available because I really wanted to hone in on like the Halloween kind of spooky shapes maybe, but I'm so excited, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Up first we have Ghost Base available in one of our souffles, little Halloween souffles with a Halloween shape on top. And last time we did Ghost Face, we did like a blueberry scent, so I wanted to kind of keep that theme going. This is a blend of blueberry pecan waffles and zucchini bread. If you like pumpkin pecan waffles and you are a fan of blueberry, I think you're absolutely going to love this one. It's essentially that, just instead of pumpkin, it's blueberry, and then I added in that additional bakery note of the zucchini bread. This is so good, and this is one of the biggest shapes. So the souffle is massive. Oh, but it is so good. I love the blueberry pecan waffles oil. I think it is so delicious. The blueberry isn't as overpowering, so again, if you're not a blueberry fan, you might also still like this if you like fruity scents or just bakery in general. That is so delicious. So that is our Ghost Face scent. The other souffle that we have available is Leatherface. And again, this has a Halloween shape on top, so they're all super random. Leatherface is a blend of baked apples, buttery caramel, and brown sugar. I believe I've done this blend in the past. I love the baked apples oil. To be fair, I love all like apple, like strudel apple fritters, baked apples, like the baked apple oils. They're all so delicious, and they're all like slightly different. The baked apples one definitely has like a little bit of a cinnamon to it. It reminds me almost of like an apple cobbler. It is so good, mixed in with that buttery caramel and the brown sugar. Delicious. So this is Leatherface. This one's so delicious. Again, it has that little bit of like cinnamon, but it almost smells like cinnamon apples. Like, I don't know what the exact dish is called, but you know, like when people bake the apples and put cinnamon on top, it's baked apples. It's just so good. So that is Leatherface. We also have a couple of our mini chunk bags. I wanted to do these just to have a couple variations of sizes, and the first one here is Pennywise. I love the Pennywise scent. This is where I discovered the funnel cake oil so early on in our wax melt journey, and it's become a fave, and it's been a fave for 4 years now. So Pennywise is a blend of funnel cake, pumpkin donuts, and Mexican fried ice cream. This one is delicious. It is so good. A little cinnamon, a lot cinnamony, but I think that Mexican fried ice cream just really adds that like baked undertone of ice cream to this, because Mexican fried ice cream is a little bit different than like a classic vanilla ice cream oil. It does have that fried scent to it, and I think that mixed with the funnel cake really amps up the funnel cake, and then that pumpkin donuts just adds that extra little bit of like fall to this. It is so good. So that is Pennywise. And the other mini chunk we have is Art the Clown. And this one is really good too. This one is a blend of pumpkin pie ice cream and waffle cone. I'd been wanting to use the pumpkin pie ice cream oil for such a long time, and I was like, oh, what do I blend this with? Duh, waffle cone. Make it like a perfect pumpkin pie ice cream scent, like completely rounded out. And it is so delicious. Like you can smell the ice cream. It smells like creamy pumpkin pie. And then you get that waffle cone as well. This is so good. So this is Art the Clown. Next we have a couple of these 3-piece autumn shapes. These come with a leaf, a pumpkin, and an acorn. First we have Jason in like this most beautiful navy blue. Of all of the scents in this collection, this one is the most masculine, the most manly, but I feel like Jason is the most masculine and most manly. Maybe that might just be me. So this is a blend of smoked vanilla, Palo Santo, and sugar cookie royale. I don't know if you've been following my wax melt shop for a long time. I just love the blend of Palo Santo and sugar cookie royale together, and then add any other additional note, and it's always going to be good. So I went ahead and tried smoked vanilla. I'd never used this oil before, but I felt like it gave me kind of like, I don't know, just like a deeper, kind of more masculine side, and I thought it'd be really good with the Palo and the sugar cookie, and it is fantastic. Definitely more masculine, a little bit more of a smoky scent. I think you're going to absolutely love this one if you like smoked vanilla, if you like any vanilla scent, any masculine scent. I think Jason is definitely going to be for you. And then the other 3-piece autumn shape is the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, of course. And this one is so good. I feel like I keep doing like renditions of like coffee and spiced oat milk or spiced oat milk with anything because the spiced oat milk oil is so good. And if you have not tried a blend with it yet, you're missing out. You really are, because it is so good. This is caramel latte, pumpkin pecan waffles, and spiced oat milk. I'm telling you, you're gonna miss out if you don't try this. Any of the oils with spiced oat milk are so good. As of right now, we still have a couple scents still available with it in the shop, so definitely kind of like browse through to see what else is available. But this is just so top tier. The caramel latte is such a good oil. I'm a huge fan of pumpkin pecan waffles always. And then the spiced oat milk, like I've just been raving about, so good together. So that is the Creeper. Next, we have quite a few of our pumpkin shape. Up first, we have Candyman. I felt like Candyman would not be complete without like a candy scent. So of course, this is a blend of candy corn and caramel pumpkin swirl. I will say the caramel pumpkin swirl definitely stands out the most in this. But if you let this cure just a bit longer than you normally would, the candy corn also is like quite there and is so good. It just adds like, oh, that is, the caramel pumpkin swirl is so good. Like it reminds me of like those like bundt cakes, like if it was like a pumpkin bundt cake with like caramel on top. It's so good. The candy corn is there, but it's not like super in your face sweet candy. I think the caramel pumpkin swirl definitely stands out the most, and it is so good. Like that's actually really good. I've let this one cure now for a couple of weeks. This is really good. That's Candyman. Up next, we have my girl Pearl. Love Pearl, and I wanted to do this blend specifically for her. Like I initially was going to do this whole collection, and I had the first like 4 or 5 names ready, but I was like, I have to do Pearl because I need to do this blend. It is so good. I've done this in the past. It's amazing. It's strawberry pound cake and pumpkin pecan waffles. I feel like those two scents sound so strange together, and I don't know, but like together they're just so good. They're so good. Like I said, I did this I think last year or maybe the year before. I don't remember. Oh my god, so good. The like sweetness from the strawberry pound cake, it just like really blends so beautifully with that pumpkin pecan waffles. I love it so much. If you're a fruity fan and you are over all of these fall scents and you're like, I just want the fruity scents back, give this one a try. I promise you, you're gonna like it. It's really good, and that is Pearl. Next, we have Michael. This is a blend that is like one of my all-time favorites. I feel like it always kind of makes its way into the rotation. It's really good. This is zucchini pumpkin bread, glazed donuts, and apple fritters. Zucchini pumpkin bread on its own, top tier, love it. Glazed donuts on its own, top tier, love it. Apple fritters on its own, top tier, love it. Put them all together, it is perfect. Perfection. It is delicious. The zucchini pumpkin bread shines so much, but that apple fritter note really just like dives into it and just makes it a little bit more appley, a little bit more baked, like cinnamon goodness. And then the glazed donuts is always fantastic in just about any single blend. So Michael might be my favorite. It is so good. Another pumpkin we have here is Chucky. This is, I love how I'm like, that's my favorite. This one's pretty great too. I mean, they're all pretty great, but like these are like my tops. This is pumpkin apple strudel, cinnamon rolls, and zucchini bread. I feel like I have no words for these. Like these blends are so good. This is so good. I feel like if you like the Michael blend, you're also going to like this one. They don't smell the same, but they have like, they feel like they're related. They feel like they're cousins. This is so good. This is Chucky. I mean, I'm so serious. This one is so good. And then the last pumpkin we have here is Annabelle. And Annabelle, another fantastic coffee blend. This is apple cinnamon French baguette and pumpkin spice latte. I feel like I've been trying to throw pumpkin spice latte at you guys like constantly this season as well, because if you haven't tried it and you like coffee scents, you're going to love it. Mixed with that apple cinnamon. And then I love French baguette because it's like a salty bread scent. It's like a yeasty, salty bread. Like zucchini bread feels like a baked, warm, a little spicy bread. Fresh baked bread is just like a yeasty bread, but French baguette is like the yeasty bread with saltiness to it. It's so good. And I feel like it just goes so well with that apple cinnamon and that pumpkin spice latte. Like this is such a top tier blend as well. That's Annabelle. And lastly, we have a few of these like squares. So these are like little square shapes with some Halloween embeds on top. This first one is Freddy. Love the colors of this one so much. I mean, it's Christmassy colors, but like, I just love it. This is pumpkin carvings, clove, and leaves type. So pumpkin carvings, if you remember way back in the day, the first collection we ever did, the scary movie collection, I don't remember what, I think it might have been Michael was the scent. It was like a pumpkin scent, and it's a true pumpkin scent. This is the first time I brought it back since. It's been 4 years, and it's so good. It is pumpkin carvings because it smells like true pumpkin, not a baked pumpkin, not like any bakery type pumpkin at all. It is very true pumpkin. So pumpkin carvings, clove, I don't know how I have not used the clove oil ever. It is so good. It is so good. And then Leaves Type, which like Leaves Type is top tier as it is. This smells like quintessential fall to me. Like this is like, you go into any craft store in the fall, this is what it smells like, but a little bit fresher. This is so good. This is Freddy. I feel like I'm gonna butcher this name because I am so scared of the ring. I think it's Samara. It's so pretty, but she scares me. Of all of these characters, I feel like her and like Art the Clown scare me the most. But anyway, this one is like the least fall. This one is very just like girly, delicious, cakey. Pink frosted cake, cake batter, and yellow cake. I've been really liking blending all the cake scents together recently, and this is no exception. It's just, that pink frosted cake with that yellow cake. The yellow cake is shining so much more. This is so good. If you like any sort of cakey scent, if you are a cake fan, this is like the ultimate cake scent. This is Samara. I don't even want to say her name. I'm scared. And then last but not least, we have Jigsaw. And again, I have done this blend in the past. Usually when I'm coming up with collections, I go through like, I go back in my Instagram and I look at all of the collections from the past like year and see what blends I want to bring back. And this is a scent that I wanted to bring back because it was so good. It's Blackberry, Cider Lane Type, and Toasted Mallow. I feel like this is such a good fall blend. Oh my gosh, the blackberry in this is so fresh, so ripe. Delicious mixed with that Cider Lane. I feel like it really adds to that Cider Lane scent. Like I feel like blackberry should already be a scent note in Cider Lane, but it's not. It should be. It's so good. And then of course you have the Toasted Mallow to round it all out. So that is everything coming today at 3 p.m. Central Time. I am obsessed with this collection. First of all, love fall blends. It's one of my favorite things to do, but scary movies are some of my favorite things ever. So I'm so excited to have a full collection based around them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what scents you plan on picking up today. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.